All right. Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday. This is the last Wednesday of October. So hopefully next week we'll be seeing everybody in person, which is exciting. You know the deal. Take the next 45 minutes for yourself, whatever that might look like today. If it's child's pose, child's pose. If it's nap, nap. If it's yoga, we'll do some yoga. To get started though, just make your way to a nice comfy seated position. Feel free to prop the hips up on a block or bolster. Relax the shoulders, soften the jaw. And just start to notice the breath. Big inhales coming in through the nose. Full exhales back out the nose. Try to even out the breath, making those inhales last 7 seconds. Exhales out lasting 7 seconds. Use your next inhale, sit the spine up a little taller. Exhale, nice and slow. Drop that right ear towards that right shoulder. Just starting to open up that whole left side of the neck. We always start here, getting those small little muscles warmed up. If you want, use an inhale, tilt the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, tilt the chin back down towards the floor, draw it in towards the chest. Inhale, tilt up. Exhale, back down. Take a few more, move with your own breath. Chin rolls back through center on an exhale. Inhale, nice and tall, sit up. Exhale, side to left ear, left shoulder. Slowly melting open this whole right side. And then move with the breath. Inhale, tilt the chin up, look up. Exhale, back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take a few more, move with the breath. Nice. And then roll yourself back through center. Inhale, find some length. And we're going to take a clearing breath to start. So a little tuck of the chin, open up the airway. Big inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Beautiful. Bring a little awareness back, open up the eyes. Use an inhale, reach both fingertips, all fingertips up towards the ceiling. Maybe interlace the fingers, push the ceiling away, take some little movements from left to right. And then come back through center. Drop those hands back to the knees. Seated cat-cow, one of my favorites. We're gonna inhale, rock the pelvis forward, open up the chest, tilt the chin up towards the ceiling. Exhale, rock back, round the spine, tuck the chin. Inhale, roll forward, look up. Exhale back. Good, take 3 more, moving with your own breath. Good. And then make your way back up to a neutral spine. Plant those hands out in front. Curl yourself up into your tabletop. So wrists are right under the shoulders, knees right under the hips. And then for these first few moments here, take any little movements that feel good in your body. Could be hip circles, wrist circles. You can make some funny shapes with the spine. Maybe warm up the neck some more. Nice. Take a few more breaths here. And then make your way back through center. Cat cow here. We're going to inhale, the belly drops. Lift the chin, look up. Exhale, round through the spine. Tuck the chin, really press to the hands. Separate those shoulder blades. Good. Inhale, come forward, look forward. Exhale, round the spine. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Take a few more, move with the breath. Good, come back, neutral spine. Take the knees wide, big toes move in close. Let the chest, chin, forehead sink down towards your mat. Find your child's pose. Imagine the fingertips reaching forward, hips reaching back with every exhale. Opening up side body. So you're starting to walk both hands over towards this right edge of your mat. Cross that left wrist over the right. Really breathe into that whole left side body. And then walk back through center. Take that right wrist over the left, both hands over towards that left side. Come back through center. And then when you're ready, make your way back up to your tabletop. Knees come back under the hips. Good. And then taking a little time in puppy pose. You're going to imagine just kind of sticking your butt back in the air here. Walk the hands forward about a foot or so. Fingers nice and wide. And then start to sink your chest down towards the floor. This kind of depends on your spine mobility. You might pause here, just bring the gaze forward. Maybe you can get your forearms and elbows, maybe the chin down towards your mat. Wherever you are, just hang out there. This shouldn't feel too uncomfortable. Just a nice little stretch wherever you end up. Nice and slow, press back into the hands. Hands come back under the shoulders. Fingers wide here, tuck the toes under, inhale. Lift the knees off your mat. Keep the core super strong here. We're not letting the back arch or round. Nice, strong and flat back. Inhale. Exhale, start to press back into your down dog. So hips sending up and back, feet hip width apart, fingers nice and wide, little tuck of the chin. First down dog tends to be pretty stiff. Feel free to take any little movements that feel good. Bend the knees, pedal the feet side to side. And then use an inhale, bring the gaze forward up towards the hands. Teeny tiny steps, walk the feet up into your forward fold. Big bend in the knees, torso nice and heavy. Let the arms just kind of flop or grab onto opposite elbows. Good. And then bring the hands to the shins, waking up the back here. We're going to inhale, press into the palms, lift the back halfway, look forward. Nice. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Last one. Inhale, press. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms reach overhead at the top, look up. Exhale, release arms to your sides. From here, just swing one foot back on your mat. Come into a wide stance. Imagine a goddess stance. So your heels track in, toes track out. We're going to bend into the knees, bring the hands right behind the knees. Sink those hips nice and low. Move a little from side to side. Beautiful. And then come back up through center. Big inhale here. Exhale, dump more weight into this right hand. Dip that right shoulder down to hip height. Inhale, come back up through center. Exhale, left shoulder dips. Inhale up. Exhale right. Inhale up. Exhale left. Inhale, press up nice and slow to bring those knees straight, and then change up your feet. Toes track in, heels track out. Inhale, reach fingertips apart. Exhale, big swan dive, forward fold. Hands can come to the floor, any part of the legs. They can just grab opposite elbows or flop. Bring one hand down to the center of your mat, fingers wide. Feel free to use a block or bend the knees to get here. And then inhale, reach that other arm up towards the ceiling. Try to bring your gaze up towards that top hand. Breathe. And then exhale, come back through center. Plant that opposite hand. Inhale, reach that other arm up towards the ceiling. Good. Back through center. Exhale to bring both hands up to the hips. Inhale, nice and slow. Rise all the way up. From here, we're going to bring right toes pointing towards that short edge of your mat. That left foot stays pretty much the same. Feel free to shorten your stance up a little if you need to. We're coming into Triconasana or triangle. So that left hip shifts back in space, arms out to a T. Inhale, reach those right fingertips forward. Exhale, drop the right hand down, ankle, shin, big toe, or block. Left hand reaches up, same thing as before, bring your gaze up towards that top hand. Good. Inhale, rise up. Switch sides, left toes point forward, right hip shifts back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, drop that left hand down, gaze up towards the right. Beautiful. Nice open chest, body in one plane. Inhale, come up. Good. Exhale, release those arms. Step both feet back together, top of your mat, arms at your side. Surya Namaskar A. You're using an inhale. Both arms reach up, gaze up towards thumbs. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, gaze comes forward. Exhale, plank. Pause here. Just for this first round, warm up the shoulders a little bit more, warm up the core. Fingers wide. Hips are nice and low. We're not sticking our butt up in the air. They're not too low. Nice straight line. Inhale. Exhale, drop down to the belly. Feel free to take knees, chest, chin to get there. Tops of the feet and hands press down. Inhale. Peel the chest, shoulders back. Lift the chin, cobra. Exhale, bow the forehead. Tuck the toes under. Press back. Downward facing dog. 5 breaths here, in and out the nose. Fingers wide. Yeah. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach overhead. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. Again, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank. Same exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, press back. Downward dog for 5. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, fingertips reach up. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. One more time through. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plank. Lower, feel free to start throwing in some upward dog. So lowering halfway, flip the feet, extend the arms, lift the chin. Exhaling back, down dog for 5. Inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump the feet up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. A little standing, single leg standing balance. We've done this sequence before. It's a really great strength builder. We're going to ground into this left foot to start. Little bend comes into the knee, ground down through all 5 toes. Right foot comes up. You can either grab the big toe or that right shin. Keep that femur nice and high. Knee drives up towards the ceiling for 5. Gotta keep this foot flexed. We're working every muscle. After 5, swing that right leg to the right side. Gaze comes over the left shoulder. Inhale back through center. 5 more breaths. We're going to stay standing on this left leg. Point the right foot. Float the leg. Imagine a string pulling this leg up towards the ceiling. Super active quad. Keep it on. 3. And exhale, release. Shake out those legs. Good. And then switch sides. Right leg, we ground down. Left shin or left big toe comes up. 5 breaths. And then we swing left foot to the left side. Gaze comes right for 5. Good. Come back through center. We float the foot. 5 breaths. Point the toes. Super active quadricep. Good. And exhale, release. Shake out the legs. Good. Take the hands up to the hips, feet hip width apart. Little bend comes into the knees. Use an inhale here. Tilt the chin up towards the ceiling. Look up. Open the chest. Exhale, forward fold. We're going to come into Parangustasana. So take your index and middle, peace fingers. Grab your big toes. Feel free to bend the knees to get there. Use an inhale, straighten the arms, lift the chin, look forward. Exhale, around the spine, tuck the chin, forward fold. Use an inhale, lift halfway, flat back. Parangustasana, we're going to take the hands, slide the hands under the feet, palms face up, toes right at that wrist crease. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold. Tuck the chin, elbows wide. An inhale, look forward. Exhale, hands travel up to the hips. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Good. Exhale, release. Step both feet back together. Arms at your side. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, back. Down dog.
From here, use an inhale to take that right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Equal weight between the hands here. We're gonna exhale as we come forward. Ground that right foot between the hands. The left heel pivots and plants 45-degree angle. We're gonna rise up, warrior one. Big bend in this front knee. Hips towards that short edge of your mat. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale here. Exhale. We're gonna hinge from the hips, bring that belly nice and close to that front thigh. We're gonna come up into a warrior three. So taking little hops off that back foot. Rise up, chest opens towards the floor. Breathe. On an exhale, fold, bring the fingertips towards the floor. Slide that left foot behind the right foot, cross-legged forward fold. Tuck the chin. And then use an inhale, roll up. Arms reach overhead, look up. Exhale, release, arms to your sides. Step that left foot back to the right. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plank. Lower. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, press back, down dog. Inhale, left leg reaches up, three-legged dog. Exhale, warrior one, come forward. Ground down, rise up. Fingertips reach up towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale, belly comes towards front thigh. Put weight into this front foot. Got to back up a little bit. Warrior three. Chest opens towards the floor. Good. Exhale, fingertips reach towards the floor. Bring that right foot behind the left, cross-legged forward fold. Okay, so from here, we're just gonna bend into the knees, sit down onto your butt. Legs come out nice and long, find your sit bones. Little bend into the knees. Inhale, reach fingertips up. Exhale, forward fold. Hands can come to the mat. You can grab the feet. Tuck the chin, allow that upper back to release. Inhale, roll back up, tall spine. Bend the knees up, feet hip width apart. Arms scoop around the legs. Follow an exhale, nice and slow. Lower all the way down to your back. Hug those knees into the chest. Once you're there, give them a little rock side to side. And then from here, you're just going to drop both feet down to the floor, hip width apart. Cross that right ankle over that left thigh. Figure four. So you can either stay here or you can weave the arms through, grab for the back of that left thigh or the front of that left shin. Just be gentle, pull both legs in towards the chest. Use an exhale, release, drop that left foot back down, right foot back down to the floor. And then switch sides, take that left ankle over that right thigh. Stay just like this, or weave those arms through. Grab for the back of that left thigh or front of the left shin. Gently pull those legs in towards the chest. Exhale, release, drop that right foot, left foot back down to the floor. From here, take those feet wide, so the outside edges of your mat, and just windshield wiper the knees from side to side. Bringing out the low back, bring out the hips. And then make your way back up through center. So walk those feet back, hip width apart. Ground that low back into the floor. Bring the hands right outside the hips, palms face down. And then on your inhale here, you're going to drive through the heels, reach the hips up towards the ceiling. At the same time, take both arms overhead. Exhale, release, spine comes back down to the floor, hands come back outside the hips. Again, inhale, press up, reach up. Exhale, lower. Inhale up. Exhale down. Take two more, move with your breath. Okay, and then come back down onto your spine. Hug the knees back into the chest. And then the hands come to the knees. Press the knees right over the hips. Try to keep that low back still pressing into the floor. And then just start to take some little circles with the knees. Moving out to the sides, into the chest, back over the hips. Okay. And then take both hands to that right shin. Extend that left leg out, nice and long. Take a few breaths here, just gently pulling that knee in towards the chest. And then we'll drop right knee comes down to that right side. Open up through that right hip. Breathe here. And then switch sides. We're going to take that left hand to the shin. Let that right arm fall to the floor. Take a twist. So draw that right knee all the way across the body. Touch it down to that left side. Use an inhale, roll back up through center. Swap sides, that right leg comes long, left knee hugs into the chest. Take a few breaths here. Nice and gentle. And then we drop left knee to that left side. Open up that left hip. And then we'll twist. That right hand comes to that left shin. Left hand falls to the floor. Draw that left knee all the way across the body. Bring it down to that right side. Twist through the spine here. Inhale, come back through center. Hug the knees back into the chest. And then we'll take some spinal twists to finish up. So bring those knees right over the hips to start. Let those arms fall to your sides, nice and wide. Take an inhale here. Exhale, nice and slow. Drop both knees down to that right side. If it feels fine on your neck, bring your gaze over that left shoulder. You can close the eyes here. Try to sink a little deeper into your twist with every exhale. Use an inhale, bring those knees back up through center. Exhale, drop down to that second side. Gaze can come over that right shoulder. Again, you can close the eyes here. Inhale, take the knees back up through center. Give them a final big hug into the chest. And then take in any final little movements here, stretches, postures, etc. that your body might need. When you're ready, feel free to make your way out into Shavasana. Extend the legs out nice and long. Let the feet fall to the sides. Arms can fall to the floor or wherever they feel comfortable. You can close the eyes, soften the jaw, soften the face. And just allow yourself to be nice and still for the next few minutes. Doing a quick little body scan here. Relax the feet and ankles. Soften
your calves and your knees. Relax your thighs, your hips. Soften the belly, chest and shoulders, elbows, wrists, and fingers. Soften the jaw, tiny muscles of the face. And just allow yourself to be nice and still for the next few minutes. You can start to bring some awareness back. Wiggle the fingers, wiggle the toes. Shake the head side to side. Deepen the breath. And then moving nice and slow, just start to roll onto one side. Take a few breaths here. And then continue to move with some slowness. Start to make your way back up to a seated position. Bringing the hands together in front of the heart. Feel free to close the eyes. We'll close out with another clearing breath. So big, deep inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Thank you for coming out, taking this class whenever you are taking it. Hope to see some people in person next week. I'll be there Monday, 11 to 12, and then Wednesday and Thursday, 12 to 1. So hope to have a nice crowd for being back in person, but thank you for taking class. We will see you soon.